proclamation recognizing White Cane Awareness Day. You know, we, there again, I was mentioning just before, we take things for granted and we should not. And of course, the gift of sight is one of those areas that many times we expect. Many times we don't even consider that we might not have sight. And of course, of all the five senses that we have, all of them are extremely important. But perhaps if you had to choose one, perhaps sight would be the most important. All are important, but perhaps that one's the most important. I actually have had a blind eye since I was 4 years old, and I've learned to cope with it. And I'm certainly someone that appreciates my sighted eye. I'm very careful of my sighted eye, but I realize how fragile we all are because of an accident, because of a tragedy that, and mine was because of an accident when I was 4, but because of a tragedy in other ways that perhaps someone might lose that most valuable sense. So we thank our partners who have worked with us over the years, the National Federation of the Blind. And of course, growing up, I remember the Lions Club with their White Cane Day and how comforting it was to know that was one of their endeavors to help the community. And of course, there's other organizations as well that help us literally every day. Ms. Brown, I understand you might still be on the call. Are you here?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Well, thank you. And if you would like to say a few words, we would certainly appreciate it.
Yes. I apologize. I do not own any video equipment, so I promise you I'm not in my pajamas, and I can be a little snarky and say I can't see you either. But okay, White Cane Awareness Day. It started out as White Cane Safety Day, and many of you have been around long enough to know about that. So the White Cane Awareness, we wanted to expand it because, safety is rather low. If you've studied your psychology and heard of Maslow's hierarchy, there's other needs that are, that belonging and esteem needs that are also important to us, and that we want to be out in the community and belong in the society and live in the society. And it is wonderful to not get killed, but we also want to be out and doing things as well. So that White Cane Awareness is about employment, and the White Cane is a tool to help us to go places and do the things that we want to do, get jobs, and participate in the community. And of course, we're all doing that a little bit differently now. And many things have become easier for us as blind people. I've been on a lot of Zoom meetings, as I know you have too. But also, unfortunately, I've been able to do my job at home. But other people, unfortunately, because of accessibility issues, they are still having troubles, and people have had to delay some of their blindness training. And but we do appreciate the county is doing some things very well, such as that our elections, the county was ready for voting in the way that we're doing now. The Montgomery County, unlike many other places in the country, has done very well on that score. So, but we would of course like some improvement in other issues, but we do appreciate that. So, but we want to thank you, Council President Katz, and all of the council members for recognizing White Cane Awareness Day. Thank you.
Thank you. And I believe Ms. Raya Zudin is back on the call.
Oh, she's back. Okay,
correct.
Good.
And please say a few words.
Good morning, County Council. I want to thank everyone for having us speak on the County Council agenda today. White Cane Safety Day is not just one day, it is for the whole year. And we, as blind individuals, we want to work. We want to be employed within the county government as well. And we want to make sure that we can work comfortably and not be laid off for public, under admin leave or things like that. So I want to really appreciate, I want to thank the county council and appreciate what you have done.
Thank you very, very much. And thank you for all that you do for us as well. We have a proclamation of the Montgomery County Council. Whereas the white cane demonstrates and symbolizes the ability to achieve a full and independent life and the capacity to work productively in competitive employment, and whereas the white cane empowers people who are blind with the ability to move freely and safely from place to place, makes it possible for those who are blind to fully participate in and contribute to our society and to live the lives they want. And whereas every resident should be aware that the law requires that motorists and cyclists exercise appropriate caution when approaching a person who is blind and may be carrying a white cane, and whereas Maryland law also calls upon employers, both public and private, to be aware of and utilize the employment skills of our residents who are blind, and whereas Montgomery County and the state of Maryland, through its public agencies and with the cooperative assistance of the National Federation of the Blind of Maryland, can and should facilitate the expansion of employment opportunities for and greater acceptance of individuals who are blind in the competitive labor market. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby proclaim October 15th, 2020, as White Cane Awareness Day in Montgomery County, and call on our schools, colleges, and universities to offer full opportunities for training people who are blind, want employers to hire individuals who are blind, and all residents to recognize the white cane as a tool of independence for those who are blind, and to respect pedestrians using a white cane on our sidewalks and along our roadways. It's presented today, the 27th of October, and it's signed by me as council president. Thank you very much.